chaotic scene in Tacoma where police responded to street racers and then a police cruiser hit someone in the crowd.
Earlier tonight, there was a large crowd on the corner of 9th and Pacific Avenue here in Tacoma. Reports of them doing some street racing and some donuts. You can see through social media video that we got as well.
The sound of screeching tires echoed through the streets of Tacoma, Washington on that fateful day in February 2021. As a police officer sped down the road in his patrol car, he was in hot pursuit of a group of suspected street racers. But what should have been a routine investigation quickly turned into a terrifying incident that left bystanders in shock.
Oh my God! Stop! Oh my God! What?
As captured on body cam footage, the officer suddenly swerved his car towards a group of people who were standing by the side of the road.
We're trying to clear a downtown intersection Saturday night. As many as 100 people watching what they called a street sideshow. When a cop showed up, the crowd moved in. Police say people hit the cruiser and its windows. Here you can see the driver trying to back up, then accelerating forward. The police department says the officer feared for his safety, adding that while trying to extricate himself from an unsafe position, drove forward, then stopped and called for medical aid.
In response, the Tacoma Police Department launched an internal investigation and placed the officer on administrative leave.
The videos are all over social media, and police asked people to send them in, even providing an email address for anyone who captured it on their phone. The videos show the moments that led up to this. They show people banging on the officer's car. He appears to back up a little and then surges forward. It's hard to tell exactly how many people were hit in the crowd. 2 were taken to the hospital. Now the question becomes, was that officer in danger?
One is the investigation the PC Fit team is conducting, which is dealing with the use of force. There'll also be an investigation done by the Tacoma Police Department, which I really can't speak to, but that'll deal with any type of disciplinary issues or anything that occurs administratively.
In the days and weeks that followed, more details about the incident began to emerge.
The use of force investigation concluded the video of the event, the night of January 23, 2021, captured a crowd aggressively and intentionally surrounding Tacoma police officer Confon's patrol car. Pierce County released this slow-motion video. You hear a man yelling as he moves towards police. Thought there was a momentary gap and accelerated his patrol car. The document says he believed he struck at least one person. Tacoma police say 2 people were taken to the hospital, 6 people were hurt. None of the injuries were life-threatening.
Police officers are entrusted with the task of upholding the law and protecting their communities, but they must do so within the bounds of reason and restraint.
Get out the f***ing car right now. Yes, get out now. Get out the f***ing car.
In May of 2019, a disturbing video went viral of Phoenix police officers threatening to shoot a pregnant woman and her family during a traffic stop over a stolen doll. The incident began when Draven Ames and his pregnant fiancée, Aisha Harper, were driving with their 2 young children in the car.
You're gonna get shot! Get your ass out!
Get out the f***ing car! Get out the f***ing car right now! Yes, get out now! Get out the f***ing car!
The police officers involved in the traffic stop claimed that they were investigating a possible stolen vehicle.
Put your hands up! I don't give a Put your hands up! Hands up!
The video shows the police officers shouting at the family, using profanity and threatening to shoot them, while Ames and Harper plead with them to stop.
When I tell you to do something, you do it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You're not do something, you do it! I am. I'm complying with everything, sir. Hey, right now, shut your mouth!
The video has since been viewed millions of times and has sparked widespread outrage and calls for police reform. In the wake of the incident, the Phoenix Police Department announced that it would be implementing new training programs for officers on how to de-escalate situations and work more effectively with communities of color.
You're gonna get shot! Get your out
Get out the car! Get out the car right now! Yes, get out now! Get out the car!
The Utah nurse who was roughly handcuffed for refusing to let police draw blood from an unconscious suspect has agreed to a $500,000 settlement with Salt Lake City and the University of Utah over the incident.
We're done. You're under arrest.
Body cam and hospital surveillance video showed the July altercation when Detective Jeff Payne of the Salt Lake City Police Department showed up at the University of Utah Medical Center seeking to take a blood sample from an unconscious patient.
This incident resulted in a $500,000 settlement for the nurse, and it shone a light on the issue of police brutality and abuse of power.
But nurse Alex Wubbles refused, saying it was against hospital policy for police to take blood from a patient unless he was a suspect, there was consent, or a warrant.
We're done. We're done. You're under arrest. We're done.
Payne became agitated and aggressive. Despite this, Payne proceeded to forcefully arrest Wubbles, dragging her out of the hospital and putting her in handcuffs. The video of the incident quickly went viral and sparked outrage among the public, healthcare professionals, and law enforcement agencies.
Okay. No, we're done. We're done. You're under arrest. We're going. We're done.
Not okay!
I said we're done.
The Utah nurse who was roughly handcuffed for refusing to let police draw blood from an unconscious suspect has agreed to a $500,000 settlement with Salt Lake City and the University of Utah over the incident.
We're done. You're under arrest.
Body cam and hospital surveillance video showed the July altercation when Detective Jeff Payne of the Salt Lake City Police Department showed up at the University of Utah Medical Center seeking to take a blood sample from an unconscious patient.
Payne's appeal was denied, and he remained fired.